Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a video that's going to be a little bit different from the rest of my other videos. So I'm going to be doing a video on reviewing this Polygel extension kit that I got the other day. So I obviously, as everyone knows, we're still in lockdown isolation. So all of the beauty shops, as you will know, are shut. So I wanted to try and basically do my own like nail extensions, but I thought this polygel stuff looked kind of quite easy to use rather than buying like acrylics. So I just wanted to test this out, and yeah, I thought I'd do a bit of a review on it, and just in case anybody else decided that they wanted to buy it as well, and then you'll be able to see how good it is, whether it works and all of that. So I think I bought this from possibly eBay. So it came with one little sort of tube of polygel. I got this one in a clear just so that I can apply gel over the top and then decide what colour I want my nails to be. It came with a cleanser plus, which removes excess gel, so you use that to, like as I've seen in videos, put the end of the brush in, and then it sort of smooths over the gel on the nails and makes it less like sticky or tacky or something, but I'll have to try that out. And then it comes with a top coat gel varnish, a base coat gel varnish. It comes with a brush which is in like a little plastic tube, which is quite cool, so that just slides out of there, and then if you pull it off one end, it's got like the spatula to be able to get the polygel out of the tube, and then the other end it's got a brush to apply it, so it's quite a cute little like hidden wand in there. And then the last thing it comes with is the sort of plastic nail pieces, so they're all in different sizes. There's quite a few in there. I think it's like 100 in a pack or something, but they, if I can open it, so they come like this. So they all come numbered. They've got the little bits on the side so it's easy to pull them off, and then just on the inside, I don't know if you can see that, it's got like a grid so that you can see how far up you want your like nails to go. So it's obviously rounded at the bottom. It's quite hard to see because they're clear, but so it's easy to see like which way they need to go on your nails. So I am going to size these all up. I think I might shape them before I put them on so that I don't have to like struggle with trying to get the gel to the end and block it off and do all of that confusing stuff. So yeah, I've watched a couple of videos on how to do this, so I hope it does work. But I've seen a couple where the like the plastic nail's already shaped into the shape that you want your nail to be. So I was thinking of doing that because it might be easier to do that rather than, yeah, trying to like level out on here and then do all of that at the end. So I'm going to sort that out, and then when I'm ready to start doing the polygel, I will come back. Okay, so I've just cut the nails down. I know that my head is cut off, but that's because you won't be able to see the table otherwise. So I've just put them on this little tray that the basically the top of the nails. So I've got one of each, and I've cut them down just so that they're the right shape that I want, sort of curved ends, and so that they're the right length as well. So now that I have sorted those out, I'm going to push down my cuticle. So I'm just using this metal cuticle pusher, so it's got like a sort of a spatula thing on the end, and then it's got this, I don't really know what it is. So yeah, I'm just going to push my cuticles back and make sure they're as far back as they can go. Do with what we've got. So the pointed end of this cuticle pusher, I'm sort of pulling away like excess bits of my cuticles, and then obviously with the flat end I'm just pushing them down. So my nails are actually quite long at the moment. I've been letting them grow, but they're all like really uneven lengths, and some grow quicker than others, and it's just a bit annoying. So I just thought, obviously while I'm out of work, I would try these out just in case it goes wrong, and then I'm not seeing anyone anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I did actually get a new job yesterday, which is great, which is a load of pressure obviously released, because now I can know that I've got a job to go to and I'm not stuck being unemployed, which was obviously quite scary at times like this because everywhere sort of stopped hiring, so I was finding it really hard to get a job. But luckily I was offered one, which is great, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's something completely new that I've never done before, but it's going back to work where I've worked before, so I'm going back to work with the NHS. I won't go too much into it, but I've worked for the NHS before, but as a healthcare assistant, as a carer and all of that sort of thing, more like the healthcare route. But this time I'm going into something completely different, just to see if it opens up like a new path for me, because I've kind of realised that healthcare obviously is hard work, and I'm not quite ready to sort of commit to being tied down quite yet into a really hard job. I still want to sort of be able to enjoy life and not having to work like long shifts, night shifts, weekends, all of that sort of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to move that annoying out of the way. Okay, so I have pushed my cuticles back, if you can see me, so they are now ready. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply I need to file down. So I'm going to file down the tops of my nails. I'm using this quite rough nail file, so I'm going to file down the tops of my nails so that they've got like a hard base, because it makes the gels easier to stick if it's on a rough base. If it's on like a soft base of your nail, then the gel doesn't stick properly. It sort of slides off and doesn't last as long. So you've got to make the nail bed quite coarse, so that it lasts longer. So I'm just going to, you don't want to push too hard because it comes off sort of quite easily, and you don't want to obviously go far down so that it ruins your nails pretty much. So just lightly file off the top. Make sure you've got all of the nail as well. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that. You can kind of see briefly that they're filed. Oh, the sun's coming back out, great. So just going to do the other hand. I don't know if other people find the same as well, but one hand of nails always grows a lot quicker than the other, which is really annoying because obviously then my nails are all like uneven. But it's normally my right hand of nails that grows a lot faster than the left, which is a bit strange because obviously I use my right hand for a lot of stuff. So it kind of doesn't make sense, but there we go. Okay, so the tops have now filed down. I'm just going to check that all of the nail has been filed and I've not missed any out. Yeah, okay, that looks good. I'm just going to get the bin and brush off, hello, all of the excess that is on my dressing table, which is delightful. Okay, so that is done. Let's block this sun out again if I can. Probably won't be able to see much, but okay. So I'm sort of doing the best I can of you being able to watch. So I'm just going to cut my face out and then put it down on here so that you can see what I'm doing. That sun is really annoying, but I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, that's a bit better if I put my hands in the middle. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on the lamp and I'm going to apply the base coat. So I've never actually heard of this company before. They just came with the kit. So I don't know if you've ever used gel, like nail stuff before, gel colour, you'll know how like plasticky and disgusting this stuff smells. So make sure you cover all of the nail because this is going to be the base of where the polygel goes on, so you don't want to miss any and prevent the nail from sticking properly. Just apply an even coat all over the nail like you would with a normal nail varnish. And then I'm going to pop it in the lamp for 2 minutes, which is on a timer, and then I'll do the other hand and then we'll be ready to apply the polygel. So I don't quite know how this is going to end up. It might look a bit funny. I don't know, we're just going to try with what we've got and see how well. Obviously this is my first time doing it, so yeah, it might be a bit hard, but we'll see. So just doing these. I bought this lamp off of eBay as well, so this came with a set. I think it was the lamp, it came with a couple of colours, the top, the base coat, and then I think it came with some like gel wipes and a couple of like cotton buds and different bits here and there. I think it actually came with the cuticle tool as well. And I think it only costs, it was like £25 or something, so it's worth having a look around where you can buy them because some places obviously are a lot more expensive than others. But yeah, so I'll just wait for that to finish and then I can do the other hand. And then, yeah. So I have now finished the bottom coat, That one's gone a bit funny. But anyway, yeah, so the bottom gel coat has been done, so now it's time to apply the polygel. So I'm a bit nervous about this. So I'm just going to fill up the lid with this solution. So that is what I need to dip my brush into. So I've got a cotton pad ready. So now I'm going to get out the spatula. Okay, so the spatula is out, so you need this to take the gel out of the tube. If I can actually get the seal off, that would be great. Blimey. There we go. Is that it? Kind of. Just about. Okay, we're in. Put that in the bin. So this is what it comes out like. Oh, so it's like quite a thick sort of gel-like. So I don't really know how much I need to use, so I'm going to sort of estimate. So you just take it off. Let's do my thumb first with the end of the spatula and then put it onto the nail. Oh, it's really thick. Okay, that's odd. Like so, and then I'm going to use the brush, dip it in the solution, and then put it onto the nail. God, this is really fiddly. So I think I need a bit more because I sort of put it on evenly up to the middle. So you just got to make sure that the gel is evenly across the whole nail so that you don't get any like lumps in places. But make sure that you want it so that it's kind of thicker at the end of the nail, because obviously that's where you need it to be strongest. Okay, so I think that's pretty even, but we shall see. So then I'm going to push it down onto my nail and hold it to make sure that it's stuck properly. Ah, no, it's just come off. Okay, maybe I haven't applied enough, I don't know. Okay, let's try a bit more. actually a lot more tricky than I originally thought. So make sure you do actually have time to do this, because this is going to take a while, I can imagine. Right, let's try that. So pushing it down onto the nail. I'm going to hold it. There we go, that's better. Okay. And I'm just going to take away the excess gel on the side. And then make sure at the ends it's onto the nail. Okay, so now that that is on, it kind of looks a bit like this. So now you have to put that in to the lamp and prove it for like 2 minutes. And then when you take your hand out, as you'll see, you'll be able to then pull the top plastic nail off and you'll have your nail underneath. Okay, there we go, so moment of truth. It looks like it's hardened. Oh. It's really hard to pull it off. Oh. I am impressed. Look at that. That is cool. And that is actually really sturdy. So I'm hoping that that has worked enough. I might... no, it should be okay. I might put them in all at the end just so that they've got enough time to like really set, but at the moment that looks pretty good. So I'm going to put it on a time lapse, do the rest of them as you've seen how to do the first one, and then I'll come back once I've done all of one hand so that I can file them down and then show you what they look like. Okay, so one hand is now finished. They are extremely long. Some of them have gone a bit odd, like at the start I was finding it really hard to get them to, oh that's a bit annoying, to actually like stick to my nail. I think maybe I didn't put enough on. So they've got like little air bubbles in them. I don't know if you can see. Kind of, maybe. But yeah, so they're obviously not great, but I'm gonna file them down and then hopefully try and, I don't know, make them look good maybe. They are extremely long though, wow. I don't quite know how I'm gonna do the other hand, but we shall see.
What's left? The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna
wait another 2 minutes and then we'll see what they look like. Hopefully once they've got colour on, they should look a lot better, because obviously you won't be able to see like the bubbles and stuff in them. But I'm a bit nervous about doing the second hand because obviously they are so long. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do them properly, but hopefully they should be alright. At least I know sort of what I'm doing now, and then I'll be able to sort of do it properly, and hopefully they'll look better than the other hand. I've got all of like the gel stuff like stuck to my fingers and it's peeling off. Gross. But yeah, so I hope you're all doing well in lockdown, sort of still staying sane, managing to find things to do. I know that's something that I've found really helpful to keep my mind off things, is I've been doing a plan and giving myself like one thing a day to do. So last week I like went through my drawers and sorted out all my clothes. Another day I did some painting. I painted the conservatory. I painted one of the walls and did like a geographical sort of cool design. If you watch a video, I think 2 before this, you'll be able to see. I also painted the other walls on my conservatory. I had a day of sort of just really chilling out, watching films, relaxing. I can't remember what other things I did. But yeah, just giving yourself like one thing a day to do really helps. It stops you thinking about what's actually happening at the moment and just sort of putting up with what we can, really. Which is obviously, I know it's probably quite hard to say at the moment because everyone's in a different situation, but because we are all in the same situation, we know how everyone's feeling, so we're able to help each other out. I'm just going to put them in for a bit longer so that the gel isn't tacky. And then, yeah, I'm not sure whether to paint this hand first and get it like completely done. Actually, no, I won't, just in case I get any like polygel or anything on top of them. And then, but I'll show you the gel colours that I got. So I got them for my birthday, which you'll be able to see in the video before this, which was what I got for my birthday. So I asked my dad to get me loads of gel colours. So they come in like little pots and they are quite small. But I think there was 36 different colours, so it's quite a big range of literally all colours. And my brushes actually arrived a couple of weeks ago, so I'll be able to use those to apply the gel. But I will link all of this, if it's still available, down below, so that in case you do want to buy it, then you can. It gives you something to do. So yeah, let's just wait for this. I literally never get my nails done in acrylic. I sometimes gel them myself, but I never really go out and get them done, so this would be quite strange having like actually long nails that hopefully don't snap, because normally my nails snap because of like the jobs I've been in, like healthcare and stuff. I have to wash my hands like a lot, so it makes my nails really weak. And yeah, like doing bits sort of around work, it always ends up like snapping them off. So I haven't for ages had like really nice long nails, which makes a difference, because I do like having long nails. It's sort of, I don't know, it makes your hands look a bit nicer, doesn't it, really? Wow, that is going on for a long time. Oh, there we go, perfect. So that is, so far, the finished look. So they might look a bit funny on camera at the moment, if you can see them in the thumb, but to be fair, for a first attempt, they're not too bad. I think I'll probably end up cutting them down a bit, actually, because they're still a bit longer than what I would like. However, we'll do that at the end and figure that out. So I am now going to go back and do the other hand. My hands feel horrible. And go from there. So I am just putting have put the top coat on, second hand, and they're now in the UV light to, I don't know, set, I guess. So the second hand I found was a lot easier than the first hand, obviously because I knew what I was doing. So in a second, once this is finished, I'll show you. The last 3 fingers actually came out the best. They look like proper professional nails. The clear like tips of them I could just leave as normal, wouldn't have to put any colour on, whereas the first hand, you can see obviously they've gone a bit like sort of cloudy, and although they're good, I did have to do that one 3 times because it just went ridiculous. I wouldn't obviously leave my nails like that because they just look hideous. So yes, I'm now going to choose the gel colour. So I need to get them out. It's probably going to be quite hard because on the gel pots it doesn't actually tell you what the colours are, which is a bit annoying. So I'm probably going to have to go through quite a few and open them and find out which colour's which, basically. So this should be nearly done. It took, oh there we go. So as you can see, the last, let's get rid of that one, the last 3 fingers actually look quite good, whereas the rest of them don't look amazing. So that is so far the sort of middle finished look. I'm actually quite impressed for obviously someone that's never done it before and this is the first time. I've shortened them a lot than I first showed you because I just thought they looked a bit too long and I wouldn't be able to do anything with them. So okay, I'm now going to find the right colour. I will show you the pots once I get them out, and then yeah, I will show you what colour I've picked and go from there with the colour. So these are the pots. They are tiny, like I don't even know what to compare them to be honest. Yeah, I think, so they're all numbered on top, but they don't actually tell you what colours they've got in them. Oh, which one should I go for? I think I'm going to go for a purple because that's kind of like summer vibes, isn't it? But do I go for a sort of a brownie one or do I go for a bright one? I might go for the bright pastel one actually. I think I'm feeling that. Where did that come from? So I've got a little box down here with all of them in, got them laid out. So now that I've done that, I'm going to get my brushes. So these were from eBay again, I think. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a set of 7 brushes and they are gel brushes. So which one should I go for? I think that one will probably be the best. It's quite fine. So they're all, they have got numbers on them, but they're like a sort of a marbly, and then at the top they're all different size brushes, but I think that one's probably more like a colour normal brush. So I am going to dip this in. I think I probably need to open that up actually because it's not open, it's just leaked, which is a pain. Oh wow, that is a nice colour. So I will apply it and then you'll be able to see they're nice and soft as well. That's quite a thick gel. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Wastelands through the highways till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands through the highways, and on we'll go.
this is so far how we're looking. So it's not too bad. Gone for like a light purple, so I'm just going to go and wash my hands and because I've got loads of like fluff stuck to my nails, and then I'm going to apply the top coat and then we should be done. There we go. So I'm just going to add some cuticle oils to the nails just to soften them up a bit and just to make the edges look a bit neater.
Create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go. Through the waves.
There we go, that is the end result. So here are my nails, and they're not actually that bad. So like I said, I will insert a picture, got a little bit of fat, insert a picture here of the finished look. Let's move that so you can actually see me, and then you'll be able to see actually probably what they look like rather than struggling seeing them on camera. But I hope you did enjoy this video. If you do, make sure, or if you did, should I say, make sure you smash a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon for more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.